What's the biggest scam people still fall for? These Facebook posts imitating real companies saying you'd win whatever they're offering, despite the page being created hours ago and the only post being said giveaway. The comments are always tragic to read. I have several clients that fell for the scam where when you do a password reset on a bank website and they text you a code to complete the password reset and the scammer calls you for the code. If you receive a code via text, never tell it to someone else. The old pyramid scheme still works despite being old and every tray of it being widely known. Sometimes you can't beat a classic. Do you have a moment to talk about your car's factory warranty? Mobile games which are designed to be bad so they can frustrate you enough to buy their currency. Failing that, the game will feature spam clicking until you run out of energy, which will spawn a buy more energy pop-up, hoping you will buy lots of it by accident. Those Microsoft scam calls, it works so well that they have offices LMAO. Not gonna lie, I attended one of those pyramid scheme meetings at my friend's insistence and man it was filled with low income people and the whole thing was clearly targeted at them. Felt really bad seeing how they were being sold dreams of earning a lot of money and stuff. Such a scam. Online charlatans that will share their secrets if you buy their course. Weight loss pills and weight loss tea. Expensive coffins. Diamond rings. Bottled water. Timeshare promos. Hey babe, un copyright AO and copyright A ring. Why I've just come into some really angry Tao opportunities with this amazing team of women. And since that opportunity is still available of course I thought of you. They're looking for hardworking ladies who want to empower each other by starting their own businesses. I know that sounds scary but just wait until you see the paycheck at the end of it. You can be your own arbiter and take control of your fin and lol just kidding. Could you imagine all that or copyright A ring A? Having to share at least your email address, plus permission to mail, with any company that you want to purchase a product from or interact with, just so they can spam your inbox with garbage marketing campaigns. Sure, you can unsub, use a non-primary email address, etc. But I still hate it. May be biased because I work for one of the world's largest big data marketing agencies. If you tell me the truth I won't get mad mum dad. Nigerian prince emails. I can't believe people still fall for them, but apparently it's a multi-million-dollar industry. Looking for one hard worker to replace two who weren't. Privatizing profits while socializing costs. Jim Ducking Backer, my nephew, who is around 22 or 23 now, is a youth minister. When he first started doing minister training or whatever it's called, he went to a camp that Jim Backer and his son owned and trained there for like a year. He's so young that he probably hadn't even heard of what the Backers are most famous for, being con artist pieces of it, and I never talked about them around him because he was an adult choosing his own path. But man did I hate it. To this day he's still good friends with Jim's son. Online reviews. A huge percentage of them are written by the seller, if good, or by a competitor, if not. I sometimes think about what happened to all that lulero. I'll pay in gift cards. Is that okay? We can't afford raises this year. Company that turns around and pays dividends to shareholders. Going to a 4-year college without a solid plan for future employment. Hot MILFs near you. I fell for it my first time on the hub. Diamond rings. You waste thousands of dollars just for the ring. And if you don't, the idea is that you don't think she's worth anything. Annoys me so much. This is coming from a 22-year-old female. Give me $50 and he'll tell ya. Faith healing. Where people are suddenly cured from cancer, blindness, and can walk again through the power of God. The sauna slim belt was a thing in my country for almost a decade. People never lost an inch of fat, only got marks from the heat which the belt produced. Pure scam. Go to college. Get good grades and you'll get a good job. Skinny teas and detox diets. I mean, you might lose some water weight from diarrhea, at least. Maybe not the biggest scam, but I'm going to pay you for insert item here that cost $700 with this check for $1,000 that my company gave me, which I'm endorsing over to you. In turn, You give me $300 cash and the item, and the check should clear in a day or two. Nice doing business with you, stranger from the internet. Door magazine sales. No, that kid is not getting sent on a camping trip if you will just buy subscriptions to Boys Life and Wine Aficionado. Most of the time they are a traveling troupe that goes city to city, pulling the same scam each time. Honestly, just door-to-door sales in general are usually a scam. Don't trust the guy trying to sell you a new roof, or a driveway resurface, or a spanking new Hoover vacuum at your front door. Need a new roof or driveway? Call your insurance company and get a list of reputable companies. Even if you aren't filing an insurance claim, they will happily give you the name of several companies that can be trusted. College. Source: went to college. I'm sorry, baby, I won't do it again. The good old, get one meal free after purchasing a meal for the price of two. It's actually used where I live and I'm like, people, how dumb are you? SMH. When you grow up, you can do what you want. Hey, I got a hot tip on a stock. This has been on my mind because of recent events, the George Floyd petition getting 11 million signatures, but Change.org. Sure, they host petitions, but when you sign it comes up with, do you want to chip in the price of a coffee for justice for Floyd? And a rolling list of people who did. Many of the rolling list names are fake, and Change.org is a for-profit organization. You might assume at least some of your donations go toward the cause, but no, it all goes in the pockets of Change.org, and historically they've been super vague about what they spend it on. It's really lame. If you want to donate to anti-police brutality movement or anything else, use a GoFundMe or donate directly to a charity. The only X amount of people geniuses etc. can solve less than insert simple thing more than share if you can do it. Posts on social media. I've been seeing a lot of ads for those ear candles that have been proven to be useless, yet for some reason still exist. Many websites display ads like your device is infected with virus. Click to install antivirus etc. I can't believe people still fall for that. You will come in 0.001 seconds. Hacker. Click for a virus. Probably will be buried. But had an older co-worker who you just couldn't believe. Have many stories to tell, but this is just one for this thread. Co-worker in his late 60s fell for dating app scams so many ducking times. These women always needed money for something and he obliged. Then when they'd come meet him, something else would come up. He never talked to one of these women on the phone. Always text. Best excuse was she has a text-only phone, so a beeper? No, a text-only phone. Anyways, he sent one scammer $4.500 Amazon gift cards during a shift. Another one got $500 transferred. Said she lost it. Then got another $500 and he called her stupid. Thought he was talking to a porn star and getting special pictures, which he showed us. Other co-worker looked her up and found that same picture on Google Images. Guy getting scammed. Got mad. Found the actual porn star and messaged her. Then demanded he gets actual special pics. She has no clue WTF he's talking about, since he's been talking to a scammer. Wire transferred insane amounts of money once a week. From $5,000 to $7,000. Bank would say, sir, you're getting scammed. He'd tell them ducking send it or he'd take his business elsewhere. Once he was finally broke and got nothing in return, he found out he was getting scammed and called the FBI, which reported it to our higher ups, which in turn got him fired for being a security risk. While we don't know the actual amounts, our best guess placed it somewhere between $50,000 to $100,000. We told him he was being scammed for months before this point. Self-publishing. It's a vanity press with a new name. Everyone would love to get their name on a book, but instead of having to go through the process of finding a publisher who will sign you and pay you to print your books, they'll just have you fork over the money to get published. And then the real fun starts. There's a book fair in City X, and every major book publisher is going to be there. It'll only cost you another $1,500 to have your books on the table, and a film studio might be interested. $5,000 to get them really interested. Oh, and this guy will interview you on the radio for $1,600. By the way, they won't sell your books. That's also your job. They're all scummy companies. Don't ever hand money over to Libris or any other self-publishing company. Your name might look nice in print, but it's going to cost you a lot more than you'll ever get from it. Getting a new phone every year for $1,200 to then use it for the same 5 apps that everyone uses, which run perfectly fine on $200 phones.